Hello ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And yeah, we have started doing like the main Thieves Guild quest line. We started it a long time ago, when we were doing the Stones of Baron Zaya quest. So we had to do a couple of Thieves Guild quests just to have access to one of the gems there. But now we're fully into it. And our last job was the one called Loud and Clear, where we had to intimidate the owner of Golden Glow Estate and burn some of his beehives as, you know, a warning not to mess with the Thieves Guild, because he'd recently just completely locked Maven Blackbriar and the Thieves Guild out of business. And later we found out that he had actually sold the business to a mysterious owner, and they had specifically forbade him from doing business with the Thieves Guild. And I guess we'll probably have to find out who that is at some point. So yeah, we burnt the beehives, we broke into the estate, we cleared out his safe. Arangoth, the original owner, decided to die rather than surrender Golden Glow Estate to me. So we went ahead and killed him. We failed the persuasion check. That was probably the only way he would have survived. I was willing to let him live. I was even willing to let him keep the key and just pick the lock myself. But nope, he was like, nope, I'm gonna fight for this. And he tried to fight. It didn't work out too well for him. Anyway, our next job is called Dampened Spirits, and we don't actually know anything about it other than we need to talk to Maven Blackbriar, who is the head of the wealthiest, most influential family in Riften, and in fact currently the Jarl of Riften. So yeah. Apparently she has an important job for me, and we need to follow her instructions to the letter. At least that's what it says in the journal update. So let's go and talk to Miss Blackbriar. Who you would guess is in Riften. Okay.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful, Leo.
If you're looking for a handout,
Maven
you'll want to
Blackbriar,
speak with
her
my
back.
husband.
One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
True.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them.
We've probably heard this dialogue before.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Alright. We talked to everyone sorted here. Snilf,
Divine
Bolly,
smile on you, friend.
Triffa.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends
Didn't you?
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara. Pleased to meet you. I'm a priestess at the Temple of Mara. What do you need? Yes? Good afternoon. What do you need?
Alright, just checking. Grolka we've met.
Jewelry with legendary.
Well, we could have stolen this stuff when we were raiding Riften. We're talking to
Working
you.
at the Riften fishery is tough. I need to put some coin in my
Yeah. Okay. So apparently she's chilling in the Bee and Barb. Is this specifically for the quest, or does she just happen to be here?
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Didn't I, like, shake you down as part of the Thieves Guild?
Have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Yeah. You just called me
get
friend,
out
though.
there.
I've got business here, I'm afraid. Meal.
Fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
If your allegiance lies
I've
with
never
the
seen
Empire,
Mule this
we
upset or
haven't
anything.
much to
The
discuss.
city really gets to her.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
Yeah,
Fortunately
Malcurio.
for you, that skill can be
it's
bought.
you again. What in blazes do you want?
Stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout
If
of
you've
archery.
got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Drink, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Oh,
Suit yourself.
Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord.
Oh, now it's
If I
my
can
lord, is
interest
it?
you in one of our special drinks, let me know. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes?
Okay, no like quests out of that interaction. So Maven's just here, even though like they hate the Thieves Guild. But Maven, I mean, I guess she can be here if she wants. What's anyone really gonna do?
So you're the one. You don't look so.
You don't remember
impressive.
me, Miss Blackbriar? Aren't I your Thane? I am a Thane of Riften, aren't I? Pretty sure.
So you're the one.
We met at
You
the
don't look
Falmore
so
party.
impressive.
What else? I've probably done some other stuff for you.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
How about we skip the conversation? Sorry you're disappointed. No, man, I'm the best at what I do. Let me have some confidence.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often...
Do you want me to list the things I've done?
You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no grey area.
Okay. You don't have that problem with me. Where do I begin? Let's stop talking about ourselves and try and get some info.
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Oh, so you... Why didn't I just go straight to Malice if all you were going to do was send me to him? Wait, who runs the show at Honningbrew Meadery? Is that what this quest is going to be about?
Some layabout named Sabiorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last
Oh,
few
are we
years.
sabotaging another Meadery? Okay. Sabiorn seems like more than just friendly competition.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabiorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him and he's no longer a threat?
Exactly. With Sabiorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close.
Good,
Then
murder
I'll
him.
swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Well, that's pretty evil, but yeah, that's Maven Blackbriar. She's not scared of messing with other people's lives to benefit her own. Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabiorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
Okay, well now we sort of
One
know
more
what we do.
time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Oh,
Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun? One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
okay, gosh. Yeah, I guess she's not one to mince her words. That's alright, we have the ability to save and reload, so even if we mess up the job, we won't really mess up the job, but okay, so Thieves Guild questline is starting to branch out of Riften, and we get to go to Whiterun now. Starting to move across Skyrim and do some stuff across the land. I mean, we already have sort of with some side quests, but talking Thieves Guild main quest line here.
Oh, what happened?
These dead cultists have been there for like years.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
True. I wish Maven Blackbriar thought the
I
same.
hope the Empire is sending reinforcements to drive these heathens out of Whiterun.
They can try.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you
Do you
know
hunt?
well.
The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Okay. Alright, Bannered Mare. Yeah, we have been here. Yeah, where was like the Red Guard woman, the Alakir quest line. Yeah.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, You're in the right place.
It better not be hunting brew.
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I could take over his position someday.
Oh, Malice is the guy we're looking for.
What can I do for you?
Oh, we're allowed to take some stuff here. That's interesting.
Yes?
I
Hold
enjoy
up.
this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Nothing. Alfgard the
Want to hear a
Unbroken.
little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Sounds like you got a grudge.
You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
I'm one of them. Why the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Damn. Alright.
Good. Chat time's over.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I married her in my first Skyrim playthrough.
There was a great battle here in Whiterun. It was quite thrilling. I must compose a song about it someday.
Ooh, Heimskir.
Praise Talos and all the divines. Whiterun has been liberated by the true
Good to have you
sons
by
of
my side,
Skyrim.
friend. I
May
need
Talos
reliable
guide
people
you.
around.
I can't remember what I did to make you like
I'm
me.
commander of the guard now.
Oh, that's Val.
The
Well, do it.
Stormcloaks can keep the city safe better than those Legion lapdogs. Yes? Need something? Need something?
Alright, I gotcha. Okay, we need Malice. Yeah, we've talked to you. Oh, damn you, Pale.
Peace?
Not when he's got a quest to give me. I even said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
Ooh. Didn't we just talk to the captain of the guard? And he was like, "Hey, friend, we can protect the city, yeah. You have a poison?"
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Okay. Like, we could just make our own poison. Surely that's not hard for the Thieves Guild to do. But alright, we'll get him to give us some poison. How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Okay, you planned this for weeks. It doesn't seem like a very advanced plan. It's just, hey, they're doing a taste test. Let's get some poison and poison the mead. Where's the weeks of planning here? How do I get to the brewing vat?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
Isn't the fact that there's a pest infestation enough to kind of ruin them? Can we just, like, not put, like, more pests, attract more pests into it, and let nature take its course, you know? What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Okay. So there is an alternate route where we can just go in, not through the sewers. Why are you doing all this? I mean, we know, but...
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than a debt, isn't there? I mean, I couldn't tell, but apparently my character can.
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in White?
This is really horrible.
You're looking at him.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabuel?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back.
I mean, that makes sense.
Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there. Now you need to clear them out.
Okay.
Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Alright. Let's cook some food. We haven't cooked some food for a while. Alright, cool. Purchase stew has been made. Alright, let's go give Sabuel some help then, shall we? God, you're Brennuin, right? If I remember. Ah, Honningbrew Meadery is outside Whiterun. That makes sense. Why would you have a meadery inside the city? What's closer? I think Pelagia Farm may be slightly closer. I'm pretty sure we've already raided this farm. I ain't gonna do it again. Yeah, this Mason wow really does block my vision, huh? I know I could put my weapons away, but I don't know, someone could get a jump on me. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay, we have arrived at Honningbrew Meadery. Grab some lavender. I guess the entrance is on the other side. Heck. You can't get away from me that easy. Catching all the butterflies today. Okay, let's talk to Sabuel and see how we can quote-unquote help. Oh, he's right there. I'm guessing, yeah, we can't steal anything. We can take anything. Grab some Skeever tails, because apparently the infestation is so bad they're like in the actual bar and have to be killed in the bar.
You need to leave.
What?
What are you doing that for?
Huh? Why is he trying to get me to leave? Does he not want my help?
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Well, yeah. Maybe that's why I want to help. Alright, let's talk to him first.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new honey brew reserved
he's
for
just...
the captain of the guard.
He's just coming out with
If
it.
he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
This is the only way to operate. Persuade. You'd better, or I yell Skeever. Intimidate. Just pay me when the job's done. We'll do a persuade. We'll try. That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
Damn, these persuasion checks are hard recently. Just pay me when the job's done then.
My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished.
He's at the Banded
If you
Mare.
plant
He's
this
not
in
far
the
away.
vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
He's got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
Oh, don't worry. I fully intend to do that. Poison the nest, poison the honey brew vat. So yeah, we're sort of like, we are actually helping get rid of a pest, but we're also poisoning the mead. You mentioned someone named Malice. Never heard of him.
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
But it's not free labor because you lent him money. So you did have to pay him. Yeah, not feeling as bad for Sabuon as I did at the start of the episode. I haven't finished the job yet.
Why are you standing here then? I've told the captain of the guard we'll have the meadery cleared for the tasting, and he could be here any minute.
Well, if I didn't show up, it wasn't going to go well anyway.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Say less. Have I got two quests? Oh, poison the nest and the honey brew mat. Okay.
Was something we discussed unclear?
No. Right. Let's look around. So yeah, I've got honey brew mead barrels, which we could pretty easily steal stuff from. Oh, there's bear traps here. Do those work on mice? Are they not too big for mice? Running through meads, sack. Some more behind there. Oh, it's upstairs. Plus the Arconian Maid Volume 2. Alright, Savion. Yeah, let's not get any closer to that bed. Honey brew mead. Okay, unlocked door. Alright, I won't break into anything I don't need to break into. Where should we go first? How far away is it from here? literally right over there, isn't it? Alright, we'll do the overground part first. Oh, well, we're allowed to grab these mead barrels. Just get 17 free bowls of mead just from coming here. 24. 34. 34 bottles of mead. Oh, okay, requires key. I don't suppose we could persuade him to give us the key to the meadery, eh? There might be another way in, but I imagine the way they want us to go in.
Was something we discussed unclear?
We're supposed to go through the base. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wait, I do have a hunting brew meadery key. Never mind. So, can I not just go in here then? No. It only works in the actual meadery. Okay, I understand. I guess maybe I could pickpocket the key from Sabion. Guessing that would be an option. Nice one, close match. Yeah. The reason I did that was because I can now... Yeah, Zero Star. How do I use it? Charge. Okay. Cool. Oh, this is still stealing? Ooh. Venom Fang Skeever. And that one's just a regular Skeever. He didn't quite qualify for the Venom Fang title. There might be some active bear traps around here. So we need to be a little bit careful. Damn the stuff. Yeah, I guess this is the basement, so it is still stealing. But we've got plenty of free mead, so... Okay, onwards. Oh god. Well, they pack a decent punch for skeevers. Okay, that mead is mine. What, do we get another soul? Maybe I favorite Azura's... I can't favorite Azura's Star. Okay. And I can't charge this? Guess because it's fully charged, I didn't actually use it. Okay. Gonna take some getting used to actually using enchanted weapons now. And notice the spider webs too. Oh, we don't want to steal that tanker, but we'll take the free mead. I know it stinks down here, but we got to make the best of it, Koznak. You've probably seen worse. You live in underground as well. Yeah, I mean, there was bound to be some spiders. Grab all that venom. Alright, glowing mushrooms. Been a while since we've been in a good old-fashioned cave. And this isn't really a cave. I mean, it is sort of a cave. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. I don't even know if it's possible to get more. There we go. Those ones at the top might be a little bit of a reach. I can get those. Yep. Got him. Okay. I can't attack while jumping. Wonder if there's anything in those. Let's carry on. Skeletal hand, always good to see. Yeah, I did mention there could be bear traps. Let's be very careful because this is quite dark. There's a tripwire there as well. For bear traps, looking for tripwires, from glowing mushrooms. Oh, what the heck? There's a lightning mage here. Oh my god, he's strong. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm remembering you now. Amelin. Yeah. You're the weird... Oh my god, I hit Cosmac. Is he alright? Did I hit him? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember this now. So Hamelin's the weird guy that lives underground with the Skeevers. And he's actually a very, very strong mage. I'm pretty sure he killed me the first time I played Skyrim. And he did a lot of damage with the one time he hit me. He's got a journal, okay. Haggling. Alright, we'll read that in just a second. Yeah, I do like that they do this, so I'm gonna like throw something random in here, like I mean you're in the basement, like underground immediately, and there's just like some random guy living with the Skeevers, and he's not really related to the quest, but they just throw him in there as just a little bonus. It's quite a valuable journal though. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common Skeever? Maybe the last one. My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible. What the heck? What are they running over at the Winterhold College? And the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamelin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabion's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn, and when they experience the fury I have unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and grovelling at my feet, but there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Alright, well, we're doing something bad in terms of poisoning meadery and trying to put this guy out of business and sending him to jail, but we might have just prevented something major here. Because it seems like Mr. Skeever Man has some big plans. Can I go in here? No. Yeah, interesting guy, Hamelin. Things didn't work out for him and his Skeever revolution. I mean, the Stormcloaks needed me to... Alright, activate the nest. Potion of healing. 3 thieves. Probably we've read that. Yeah, we have indeed. Still valuable, of course, so of course we'll take it. Let's open this first. A bunch of jewels, very nice. Alchemy helmet. Okey-doke. And we poison Vanessa. Yeah, well, we've done the job we were supposed to do. Now we can just snitch on Maven Blackbriar and and we're done. No, I'm kidding. We want to progress in the Thieves Guild, so we should probably try not to alienate one of our biggest customers. And maybe we will turn her, and she will start having some faith in the guild. Yep, Hunting Brew Vat is this way. No more bear traps. We're getting rid of all of the skeevers. Okay, seems like we're allowed to access the mead barrels here. Okay, Hunting Brew Boilery. It's a shame he didn't bother locking this part. Not sure why it's zoomed out there. Yeah, we have not been in here before. And okay, we're allowed to take some stuff from here, like assault. Flagons off limits. Yeah, salt, tomatoes. That we're allowed to take. A mead, yeah, we're allowed a mead. Just not the basket. Basket's very important, but mead though, anyone's allowed to have it. Maybe because it is poisoned. Okay, yeah, fire. And we can't take that mead. Can't take the sweet roll. I mean, we obviously can take it, but you know what I mean. Legally take it. Does this mead supply refresh? Is this like an infinite mead supply? Oh, we're allowed to take fine clothes and gold. Oh yeah, we'd have to go up to poison it, I suppose. Yep, more money. Okay, that's stealing. Apples, salt, mead. Mead. How many do you guys think we have at the moment? Okay, fine boots. Don't mind that either. Activate brewer lid. Return to Savion. Oh, well, we're allowed to exit this way? No. Is there no, like, quicker way out than going all the way back around? Suppose not. We got some salt, right? Turns up, yeah, there's probably nothing else we can make. I didn't even bother putting on the helmet because I sort of knew. Oh, these are Skeevers. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So the spiders were helping deal with the pest problem. And that's what they got. Alright, there we go. We're back at the meadery. Why is it telling me to go back here? Return to Savion. Is he not right here? Mouse?
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm. I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Alright, well the gang's all here. This must be the captain.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
What?
I'll always be a commander, even if those Stormcloak dogs have stripped away my power. The
Unlucky.
Legion will regain control of this city. Mark my words.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Yes? What is it? Yes? What is it?
Okay, Sabion.
Can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Not so loud, Malice. You're gonna blow your chance of running this place. Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
Why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, the second that I kill the Skeevers or put the poison in there is not the second that your mead all of a sudden becomes untampered with. It doesn't just magically become clean. Like, you just find the cleanest sample you can and provide it, no? What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Yeah, you're welcome, Savion. Jeez. Attend the tasting ceremony. I have attended.
Bjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite...
Is he gonna die from this poison, by the way?
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
Oh, look at that, they've got an animation for the mead tap.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
How did that barrel get messed with? I didn't see anyone fill that up.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge
Is
misunderstanding.
this going to turn into a scrap?
I said move.
Ooh, it might.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
This person's busy. Alright.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
Can I get the money for dealing with the pest problem? Look at this man.
I don't think that could have gone any better.
I need
Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books, do I? Was that part of the quest? I don't think Maven asked me to do that.
So, Maven wants to hunt
Or maybe she did.
Sabjorn's private partner.
No, she didn't tell
You're
me
welcome
anything.
To take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Sabjorn's dresser key identifies Sabjorn's silent partner. She didn't tell me anything about this quest. She didn't mention looking for her books. She did say he was surprised at how he got the money to push his meat to market, so I guess that was one thing. What are you going to do with this place? You never mentioned the lunatic living in the tunnels.
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Okay, so Malice is also a fence. Interesting. You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Well, I would have liked some of that coin, actually, Malice. So you were happy you didn't want to risk me walking away from the job, but you were happy to risk me dying on the job. Great, yeah. I'm not thrilled, Malice.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Malice. Kind of soured my experience with your frugality. Like, you've basically been given this meadery and you couldn't even be a little bit honest with me. Okay, so I'm guessing we do now have to break into Sabjorn's room. Alright, his key... Oh, okay, his key unlocks it. This is still stealing. Okay, good collection of books. A drum. Have need of Sinric. Isn't Sinric a member of the Thieves Guild? Sabiorn, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we can make Blackbriar Mead a household name. Oh, this is Maven. Sabiorn, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we could make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being a part of a Blackbriar family will be both lucrative and life-saving. Maven. Okay, so Maven tried to buy him out herself, and presumably she did not buy it. It's in a display case. Not much. I mean, he's making money. Oh, he's actually got some Blackbriar mead under his bed. What's the story behind that? Did he secretly like Blackbriar mead better? So he has to hide it under his bed so no one sees him drinking it? That'd be hilarious. Until I hear otherwise, that is what I'm believing. Okay, and we needed the key to be able... Oh. Didn't mean to steal that. What did I even steal? Clothes. Not even worth the risk. Promissory note, rubies and gold. Okay, let's have a read of this. Oh look, it's the same logo as before, the dagger. I don't know, but all I can identify is it's a dagger. Sabiorn, within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Honningbrew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. Yeah, she ended the letter... Yeah, they ended the letter with Arangoth. Similarly. It was like, yeah, here's to a long and successful future. But yeah, another... So yeah, someone's investing. Okay, we don't need to break into it anymore. So yeah, let us bounce. And he's still sweeping stuff up. Okay. And we go back to Riften and report to Maven. Oh, that's that Thieves Guild.
A fine day to you.
Okay,
May you
Mule
die
and
with
her
a sword in your
entourage.
hands.
Met you.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Not yet.
Can't you
We'll
bother
see.
me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
No doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
No doubt.
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
That's okay. I'm working for the Blackbriar Meadery now. Okay, Maven, you comfortable with
I
it?
trust you have good news for me?
Oh, now you trust me. Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabiorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen that symbol before. It's weird that someone who's trying not to be identified and is doing anonymous favors is leaving, like, a call sign, like the symbol, the same symbol. It's almost like they want to be found out. Yes, I've seen that symbol before.
Whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for
Better
your
be.
services. I believe we're done.
Dwarven Sword of Reaping. That's an interesting reward. 15 points of stamina absorbed. Yeah, it's just not the same. Not as good, is it?
I believe Brynjolf wishes to speak with you. We're done here. I believe Brynjolf wishes to speak with you.
Okay, I understand. Oh, look, it's Viria with Snippy. We'll get on to your quest soon, Viria. Sure. Down here? Oh yeah, the Thieves Guild, right. Oh, Brynjolf.
Don't even think about it.
I wonder if Cynric is around here somewhere. Because he had, he was like named. Appears
Back on the job, huh? Hope it went well. Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Good to see you again, friend.
Sir. Bryn. One of you's called Cynric, yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing to say. Oh, I swear I used to not be allowed in this room. Well, while I'm here. Ooh, need gold lockpicks. Spare Thieves Guild boots. A saw. Thieves Guild gloves. Thieves Guild hood. Wow. All set, I think. Advances in lockpicking. A book we haven't read. Lockpicking up to 89. Advances in lockpicking by unknown. I am not a writer. I am a thief. I am a good thief. I am not such a good writer. Anyway, I want to write about picking locks. I read a book about designing locks once. It was good. It gave me lots of ideas. Some guys make locks with angled keyholes. Always carry a bent lockpick. They will work good in these locks. I do, and I open lots of locks. Sometimes I carry copper lockpicks. Copper bends easy. That way I can bend it right there. Copper lockpicks break easy too. Be careful. Sometimes the locks have weird springs. They all spring differently, which makes picking it hard. I hold my torch close to the lock. This makes it hot. When it's hot, the springs are all the same. They don't bounce so differently anymore. Be careful not to burn yourself. Some thieves can't read. If you can't read, get someone to read this book to you. It will make more sense then. Yeah, he's not the most skilled with a pen, but hey, at least the lockpicking tips were alright. It is kind of funny, like, at the end of a book, it's like, if you can't read, get someone to read this book to you. Well, if you can't read, then you're going to have a bit of trouble following those instructions. But I assume someone who wouldn't know how to read and wanted to read something would probably enlist some help anyways. Yeah, I guess I have full access to this room now. So I can practice lockpicking here if I wanted to. Not that I particularly need to, though.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison.
I feel
How
terrible.
unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Well, yep, the same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
And Mercer's pretty much always angry.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
I see. Well, I was sort of awaiting the opportunity to go home. Do we have any alchemy stuff to do? Nope. I suppose we'll talk to Mercer and then find out what we've got to do.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one
Mercer.
can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Honningbrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them? Maybe we should recruit them. Clever or not, they need to die. You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this
Fair
point.
enough.
Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
Look at his eyes. You can tell he means it. How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai.
Where do I begin?
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer.
I know what he means, but that's just
Get
funny.
out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay. Completed. Speak to Mercer Frey. Optional. Speak to Brynjolf. Speak to Gullumai. Okay. Let's speak to Brynjolf.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Okay. Betrayal or not, I'll let him live. He's going to owe us for his betrayal. If he's betrayed us, I'll kill him. Well, I don't want to promise to either let him live or kill him. We'll see how the situation goes, so I'm going to go with a neutral option. He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie...
Why is everyone
make
talking
good
about
use of
fingers?
that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed.
That makes sense.
For now, just keep
He's
on
still a
his
useful
tail when he's bound
contact.
to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Okay. If I get information from Gullumai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gollum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Okay. And how is he an asset to the guild? I mean, we've been told he's the inside man in the East Empire Company.
Gollum Eye works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
You think he'll give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gollum Eye. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
And the East Empire Company, who are they?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them,
I mean, it
which
is
means
Empire
they have fairly
Company.
unlimited resources. So don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Alright.
Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gollum Eye alive, but remind him who we are.
Okay. Well, we're going to do that next time, of course. Yeah, we will do that next time. So let's go home and drop off our stuff.
You're nothing but trouble.
We're almost at level 45. Leveling up obviously a lot slower now. In fact, we're basically maxing out all of the skills that we're using. $95 hunting meats, jeez. Alright, now we'll do it then. So we have officially completed Dampened Spirits. We have sabotaged the Honningbrew meadery and dealt with the pest problem. So the owner Sabiorn has officially gone to jail. And it looks like Maven Blackbriar and Malice will be taking over operations at the Honningbrew meadery. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We found out that the same person that was messing with Golden Glow Estate was also responsible for helping out Honningbrew Meadery and trying to take out Maven. So it looks like this is a coordinated attack on the Thieves Guild, and someone with a lot of money does not want the Thieves Guild to last much longer. But we do have a lead, and that is what we'll be chasing in the next episode when we look at the quest Scoundrel's Folly. So on the letter, I believe, where for the purchase of Golden Glow Estate, there was someone called Gulamai mentioned in the letter. So this Gulamai person in Solitude is likely to know who purchased Golden Glow Estate, so we need to track him down and try and get the information out of him. That's the only lead we've got as far as I know, to find our mystery saboteur. And yeah, we'll be doing that in the next episode. But for now guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.